Oh wait, I forgot my shit. Oh, hi, Turtle. Sorry, I started the stream and realized I didn't have my phone, so I went to go get it. But you're actually subbed. So you just showed up. Let me just open it up here. Oh, is that what you do? Okay. That'll work-ish. For now-ish. The battery over here. There, okay. Sorry, I just had to dash around for my phone. Can't find it. Doop. And there we go. Okay. Oh, that's. Oh, it thinks it's still. That might cause a problem. Oh well. I think it won't cause problems now. Hmm. Um. Uh-oh. Game. Hey, game, what you doing? Oh boy, game, what are you doing? Hmm. It's probably Steam, actually. I think Steam's doing controller things. As it always does. Hmm. Hey, Gage, it has P ranks. I have not played enough to get a P rank. Nice. Okay, now it's letting me do things. And it should work. Yes. Controller support is real iffy in this game, but I think I made it work good. It was launched without it, apparently. They're just like, use a keyboard. It's made for keyboard. People like me who don't want to do that. No, I basically only played this a little bit, yes. That's all I got time for. Well, I didn't want to do that. Oh boy. Yeah, heading down is too easy again now for some reason. Well, I can rent a boss gate, which is interesting. I think I won't. For now. For the stream. Definitely my first thought when I saw this game's trailer was, oh, a game looks like that. But honestly, I really like how it looks. I think it looks very fun and good to me. It is bizarre and chaotic, and that's very fitting for what they're doing. Oh, that looked like a sneaker. I still don't feel like I figured out everything. Like, I definitely feel like I'm handling certain situations just incorrectly. Do I need to be going a certain speed for that? Whoops. I think I do. Yes. I think I was sold when I realized one of the buttons was taunt. Like, why don't games have taunts? It's insane. Most games have some sort of button that they could spare to make taunt. Who are these people in the secret worlds? I can't. I don't understand who they are. They're just like people. Oop, I missed a teammate. Ah, ah. Eyes a bit. Oh, I just run. Taunt is a parry, huh? That's insane. I did not know that. I was told at one point that I can super taunt, and I did that. And I don't know why I was allowed to do that. I don't know what enabled the super taunt. Because I only was able to do it the one time. Oh, you're new. You throw a bomb? Oh, and then I can pick up the bomb. Punk. That's probably useful, like, once ever. Ow. Oh. Ah, a secret. And now I can go here. Oh, I can't get up there. That's a thing. For later. How do I break that? I probably do this. I do like that the dudes who are supposed to block you from a direction, if you're going fast enough, just get scared and don't do that. They're just like, ah. Oh, I see. If I was going for ranks, I would get him on my way out. I haven't really tried to get good ranks on a level yet, but I'm intrigued by the way that it works. It seemed interesting. It's just... I think the second thing, when I originally saw the trailer for this game, that I thought was, Portex probably knows about this already, but you need to make sure she does. Just in case. And yeah, she had. What are you? It's a new block. Is it just a dude? It's just like a block? Ah, that is weird. Throw your bomb. I'm still not used to the dash into a wall and then hold the run button in order to wall run. I get why it's there, though. It gives you a lot more control once you get used to it, I'd imagine, than just like, oh, you always roll run when you run into a wall. You probably don't want that. It's just like a... What is that? Who's that friend? Who's that friend? Little bug friend. I also like that you can just kind of guess where a lot of the breakable walls are. It's not... It's just like, pay attention, and like, obviously it's X, Y, or Z place. Just look at it. Oop. There we go. Little bell pepper bug. Pizza game doesn't have sound? No one told me? Crap. Yes, it's supposed to have sound. It has a great soundtrack. Shit. Now it should have sound. That was on me, but also it's on everyone who didn't say anything. There's nothing there, because why would there be? There you go. That's how you do it. You have to jump. Oh, and then I can go straight into whoosh. Bonk. Splort. And then yeah, for those who don't know how the game works, the main part of the level is just like a run through and collectathon, and you can get created on all sorts of things. But then, once you get to the end there, you're on a timer to get back. But a bunch of the blocks... There's a certain type of block that shifts that, crap. That, will only... They'll appear or disappear during the escape sequence, which means your path through the level is different. But, like, you can also kind of figure it out ahead of time, too, to some extent, because you can see it all. I am super into the soundtrack for this game, too. This whole game is just, like, a little bit fever dreamy. Ah, shit. There we go. You can just sort of squat down and aim the super jump by like squatting back and forth. And yeah, it's really clear during the escape sequences that there's like a preferred path that you should take for best score. And like, oh yeah, go through this, go through that, pick this up kind of thing. But like, I don't even know that you're scored on your time outside of the escape attempt. I think you might not be. Which I find really interesting, because it gives me tons of room to explore and stuff. You probably are, but it doesn't seem to count for very much. I think? Oh, what am I doing? I hope I'm going the right way. I'm not. Oh god, I'm not going the right way. No, I am. I'm just doing it very slowly. There. Okay. I kinda can't believe this game is actually good, but it kind of is. And I feel like that's what they're going for. They want you to go, I can't believe this game is good. They want you to look at it and be like, okay, but not really, right? And then it actually is. And I respect that. I respect that a lot. I don't respect their terrible controller support. Their default dead zone setting doesn't let you... Like, it doesn't... You can't crouch. One of the first things that the first level asks you to do is to, like, crouch and walk forward, and you can't do both those things at once. With their default, you have to go in and adjust the dead zone. That's not good. I guess they were just like, why would anybody play this on not keyboard? It's clearly designed to look like an MS-DOS game from the fucking 90s. Like, why would you play it on a controller? What are you doing? Well, that's quiet. Oh no. Oh my god, it's doing the thing. Shit. Sorry, it's not reading my controller. This might take a moment. Why does it do this? Oh, okay, I know how to, I think I know how to fix it. It just will involve waiting. Yeah, I know. I think. Okay, let me stop that. Steam changed a thing about how they implemented controller support. That is mostly for the better. As someone whose other controller broke and I only have the Switch Pro controller, boy, it's a hard life. It's very frustrating. But Steam mostly handles it well, but a lot of games still hate the Pro controller. But Steam seems to do this thing now where, like, if the initial thing doesn't work, it checks in, like, a minute later and is like, oh, hey, hold on. So I'll probably just have to sit on the main menu for a moment and hope that it corrects. In the meantime, how's everyone's week? I'm just gonna go over here. Okay, there. I says be there soon. My week was pretty good too. Went out and did a fair number of things. Got some stuff done. Went out to the city, went to the cafe. Then, where'd we go? Shit, where did we go after that? Blanking so hard. It's utterly gone from my brain. Sorry, I just totally forgot what I did the last half of Wednesday. It's vanished. But it's been a good week. Turtle. Yeah. That sounds like Zachtronics, alright. Uh-oh. It's still not working. It literally worked. I booted it up like 10 minutes before the stream and it worked. I just don't understand. Do I have to reinitialize my whole controller? I don't know why this is so hard. Ugh. Jeez. It's been colder here than it's been, but it doesn't get that cold here, not compared to Boston. Although Boston also gets way hotter this time. Boston will be like 70 degrees this time of year for like 3 days. And then it'll go back to being like 10. Whereas here it's just like degrees shift a reasonable amount every day, so that's been novel. Yeah, this isn't working. Fuck. Oh, you know I have a controller plugged in. You just don't care. Do I have to relaunch this like 4 times? You know I have a controller plugged in, you're doing this thing. Humph. Humph. Alright. Why do that? Exactly what I didn't want to have happen. This game has given me so many controller issues. And to be fair, it's mostly been Game Pass. Game Pass sucks if you don't have a GameCube controller. Because that's what they support. Game Pass only supports GameCube controllers. Don't know if you guys know this. They're just huge Melee fans, is the thing over at Microsoft. You can also only properly use Game Pass on, you know, an old television, or you get the input lag. They put it in. Okay. Sorry, I will have to reconnect this via Bluetooth and then wait for Steam to re-recognize it, and then hopefully it will work. And if it doesn't, I actually don't know what to do next. I mean, that's the thing, Turtle. I've gone through several steps to make my computer think that this is an Xbox controller. It should think that it is, and Hi-Fi Rush is still like, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. And now it's in the state where it's like, okay, I know you've got a controller plugged in, because when you press buttons on the controller, I switched to saying, like, controller inputs. Press any button instead of press any key, but none of the buttons do anything. I don't even know what that is. It just happens. I'm one of the only people who like the original Xbox controller, the big one. I love that. That fit my hands better than most controllers have. Like, I like most controllers. I'm generally pretty adaptable. That one just really worked for me. In terms of feel, probably one of my, like, top 3 controllers. I don't know. Maybe I'd hate it if I played it now, but... I don't think my hands are very big is the thing. I think I just like a big grip. You know what I'm saying? The black and white buttons were cool. Because it's like, what are those for? Who knows? Could be for anything. It's up to you. It's up to you, game dev, to decide what those buttons are. And now they're like... And they just turn back into start and select. And now thanks to PlayStation, there's start and like option or something? I forget. Or start and hamburger menu button? Like, okay, that's nothing. That's not anything. You can't expect me to believe that it is. Come on. Hi, Chai. You're here just in time for... You're here too late for Pizza Tower. And too early for my controller's working. Had this working, I should have just left it in the background. But it worked instantly. Why wouldn't it keep working? I can't imagine. Okay. Steam doesn't know my controller exists yet. So that's something. Maybe I close Steam, make sure it's actually closed and not hanging something open. My task manager. Sure is a lot of Steam client web helper open for a Steam in my task manager. There's a lot of Steam open for a program that is closed, that I closed. I closed it. There you go. Now you're all gone. Dark Souls joke. Yeah, do people use that touchscreen on the PlayStation for anything? I had a PS4 controller for a while until I broke it. I'll probably get a PlayStation 4 or 5 and I play a fighting game again. But like, I don't know. What's that for? Obviously as a PC player, it's for oh, that's bound to start by default and I accidentally pressed it in once. Better turn that off. But like, do they use it for anything? Is there a purpose? I guess I did learn that the PlayStation 5 controller has amazing haptic feedback, and I learned that because I asked the internet if I should play Returnal on PC with my controller or my keyboard, and they all said you must use the PlayStation 5 controller or it's bad. I'm like, well, I don't have that, so that's... If I had a PlayStation 5 controller right now, I probably would also have a PlayStation 5. So, like, that's not helpful. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've been watching a lot of videos about terrible video game disasters, and I mean, the most consistent thing is we had an engine that the higher ups told us to use. And the second most consistent thing is this was a dude who made games in the late 90s, and now they're making games with a team that's 10 times as big in the 2000s, and it doesn't work. But the third thing is the console told us to use some piece of hardware. That's the third most common thing, probably. I mean, number 2 should be Yuji Naka, but the fact is despite the fact that he's a disaster who ruins everything he touches, he's also so bad at everything that he doesn't manage to touch that much. Alright. Now I give this, like... Oh! Did it work? Hold on. I can't tell until I'm on the menu. Ooh, I felt a vibration. Thank you. Okay, I got it to work. Sick. Fixed. Stream isn't ruined. Here? Here. There. Sorry about the delay, folks.
So it looks like I can modify your energy source to my.
And hey, everyone's gonna tell us the plot.
I don't need help.
I know you want to be a rock star, but we need to work together. So, this is what I was working on.
For what it's worth, I bet it's free on Game Pass.
Some of your abilities.
Sounds cool.
With a few broken
oh, yeah.
Armstrong parts, I can
Yeah,
make
tell me
you
about
passive
this.
skills. I went ahead and made you one on the house. Cuts down the time needed to call me in.
I'm gonna. Oh, I can't skip through because I have to buy it.
You, isn't it?
Anyway, you'll need to equip these.
This is a system I care the least about. I think it's a really boring system. It feels like they put it in because they felt obligated to, because games have this kind of customize your abilities system now. It's pretty boring to me.
Any Armstrong parts you find, would you?
It doesn't feel like they put a lot of effort into it, and I think that was the right call. Like, maybe there'll be some cool chips later. I bet, like, post-game there'll be some cool shit. But, like, you start with just these ones. By next level, I'll have a bunch more available to purchase. They cost gears, but they also cost these chips that you find throughout the level, which gives them another pickup for you to use. You can only equip so many, though. So you can't really do that much with them. And you can level them up to be better, but then they take an extra chip slot, and I think once you buy all the chip slots, you can still only equip, like, 5. But yeah, like, oh, you get 10% more health. Oh, you get 10% more super meter. You get 10% more super meter, but from, like, other ways. Like, this one's pretty... And then there's a few where it's like, oh, that actually does matter, but it's not fun. Like, I don't really want enemies to be shocked for longer. I feel like that's lame. I think I bought this one in the main game, where it just chain lightnings to another person and they both get stunned. And by default, you just have this one where you can call in Peppermint slightly faster, but you already call her in so fast. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, I don't really care about that system. I probably won't be fucking with it very much. Yes, please. This is important to me. I think that's all I'm buying. Oh. I haven't done those. I think I might buy those like mid-level. Need to remember how to play this game first. Oh right, I can get way more stuff because of this system, which is fine. Although it also feels kind of obligatory. Like, hey, here's in-game like Chivos that give you stuff, but it's more fun. I got enough gears to get more gears. Also, this is how you get like half your gears, so it's worth scrolling through just to see what you've gotten. What? But yeah, I think those are the...
Doing the I'm being nice to you and secretly pissed at you thing.
Nice thoughts.
I bet if you could talk, you'd say I looked pretty cool back there.
Next stage.
All right, let's get this over with.
All right, mission report. So according to the files I stole, Spectra is a multifaceted cognitive AI algorithm.
I see.
You know what? Let's keep tech talk to a minimum. Anyway, Spectra is an AI...
Reminder, Spectra is in all their devices,
in the R&D
and it
branch.
mind controls
And the
people if
R&D
they want
branch
to.
is deep below the island, using magma as a natural power source for development experiments.
That is not good.
Actually, it is. Being underground lets us potentially avoid security. Plus, the lava is actually a natural and environmentally friendly source.
Okay, sure. Anyway, who's this guy?
Yes.
The head of R&D, Zanzo. He runs the whole branch from the AI.
It's fine.
labs.
Which means I'll probably run into him. He looks insane.
Reviews from workers aren't too hot on this guy. He's a perfectionist. Scrap and build until it's right. You build it, he scraps it.
Creator complex. But that hair.
Neural interface. His ideas are everything, so he modded himself to directly input his concepts into the work pipeline. Anyway, we sneak in, hack his computer, download and destroy Spectra, and get out.
I know it's a cheap and easy reference, and a very direct one. But you know what? You just make people do JoJo poses. I'm gonna like it. I'm easy.
Guy, you get there yet?
Ow. Yeah, I think I found it.
Wear helmet. Aw. Oh.
I probably don't need to tell you this, but don't step in the lava.
Ugh, give me some credit here.
Didn't want to take any chances.
I can just jump around that. Not that a lot of the levels just have dudes doing stuff in the background. Just doing some stuff with a crystal
Be on
over
the
there.
lookout for any suspicious individuals. Human, messy hair. No need to panic, but if encountered, please run away and contact security.
They've been planning some R&D expansion in that area. Should be your ticket in.
Yeah, as long as I don't melt first.
Hey, you!
Okay, let's see if I remember how any of this works. Big sword guy.
You're not part of my crew.
He has a big sword. That's his thing. Oh, also sometimes his shield. And I still have this launcher. Yeah, good. Oh, I tried to do the thing. Oh, I got a new move, which I will show off once this dude's not throwing a bomb at me. If I hold the peppermint button, she charges up into a bazooka, which is really useful. But it does make her recharge gauge longer.
You got me for this?
God, I really love the mechanic of do one of your super moves, one of your partner moves, to just keep hitting a dead opponent. It's just so good to me. Here we go, first day in the game. I may be just a service robot, but by the end of this, I'll be calling the shots. Sure, they have me posting arrows around the construction site, but hey, people need to know where to go. First I show them where to go, next thing, I'm telling them where to go. Just wish the rock area was a bit more stable. Whoa, oh god. That is a... oh, well... Well, I broke it. I was about to say that's some input delay there, but... Can I get out of this? Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap, tap. There we go, perfect. I am getting input delay in this area really bad. Or maybe it's my controller. It's done that before.
Looks like some explosives.
I think sometimes when I connect wirelessly that happens.
Well, let's clear 'em.
Even though I'm really close. Oh boy. That's not good. Yikes. Especially in a game like this, having input delay is bad. Oh yeah, those are the things I use to get new chips. So like passive abilities. Christ. Oh boy.
It's too hot. I can't do it. We aren't even programmed to feel the heat. Fix the generator. But I'm tired. Why do they always pair me up with you? I never get anything done.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff over here. Hi. Oh yeah, something I've noticed. I think there's one of these little snails in every level. It's the logo of the company. This little snail. Logo's the word I was somehow forgetting.
Look, the generator is running now, so get up and let's get back to digging. But it's hot. Can't we take a break? Oh, that's it. Hey, Zanzo, you seeing this? No, wait. Don't send me back to R&D. No more testing.
Oh boy. Probably I won't have input lag once I'm out of the lava area. Or just when my controller stops being weird. Either or. Oh yeah, this. Sometimes you find these big batteries and you can use them to give yourself like a big meter. Whenever. And you can use it whenever, but you can only carry one.
Not much but rocks down here. But sometimes, you gotta break the tension.
Also, there's fishing, I guess. Does that make it a JRPG, Turtle?
I don't tell anyone you're not supposed to be.
Unfortunately, you can't do the fishing.
Whew, you are missing this great view, Peppermint.
I'll take my air conditioning. Thanks, though.
Oh, well, there's that, I guess. So yeah, Bazooka's good because it just hits a lot of people while still breaking a shield. Forgot how that move worked. Ow! Oh, I was about to jump in the air. It was almost perfect. God, there's still a major mechanic I don't have yet. No, I somehow did it that direction on that one guy. Sorry, guy. Bonk. Yeah, not my best. Got hit a lot. And then relied on the same couple of moves.
Shaking it. Probably nothing to worry about.
I think this level has some of the most platforming to not platforming. I think.
You did not mention
Which I guess makes sense. It's lava.
Usually that's implied when talking about magma.
Communication is important to a working relationship.
Well, next time, communicate to me when you're
Also-
gonna mess up my plans again.
It has this fireball mechanic, so it's got stuff. Health. Poor guy. Maybe it's a JRPG for the robot that's doing the fishing. Maybe all the robots are playing a JRPG.
Workplace safety is our top priority.
And we don't get to.
This volcano is deemed perfectly safe and harmless by the R&D investigation team.
Ah! Ah, hey, there's the thing. Ah, I can't see! I'm trying to keep moving. I don't think shooting those things gets you anything, but you can. And I'm a gamer, so I do. Here we go. Now we're gonna... To me, this is like where we start getting some really interesting, like, bigger enemies.
Got a weird one.
So this guy will do that. Set up his little shield pole. And it gives everybody shields. And you can break their shields with peppermint, like with any shields, or you can break the thing itself. He's got pretty low health. Ooh. Hold on a sec. Ah, he's very fast. You kind of have to pin him down with gunshots or something similar. At least until you get his shield down enough that you can break the rest of his shield with one combo. Ah! Almost. Perfect. Oh shit, I killed them all. But yeah, if you can just nail the motorcycle guy, they do not have much health. But I really like them. I think as soon as they get introduced, it's like, oh, I get what they're doing with the combat now. I kept waiting for more, like, weak enemies to be introduced, but they mostly don't. They basically just kind of keep introducing the stronger enemies, and the weak enemies are always the fodder that are around. And I think that's a really interesting system, to just have, like, basically a series of almost mid-bosses as your main combat concept. Give me that. Maybe my bit of my head here. Got a lot of arrows, and I mean a lot. Actually, don't know what to do with all of them. Way more than I need, but I won't let them go to waste. What's easy to understand where to go? Well, where to go? 1 arrow or 10 arrows? I already overheard my work being noticed. A lot of arrows around here. Yeah, that's me, and you know what? I bet that guy ain't lost. Word's spreading, and soon enough I'm there at the top.
Don't you think we have enough signs? Of course not. What if I get lost?
There's arrows everywhere. Why not just make an easy to understand route?
Gotta question everything, you programmers. That's why you got transferred.
That's accurate. Can't break that. Impossible. Doesn't mean anything. You know what they say about video games? If you see like a big cracked wall and you can't break it, don't bother. It's over now. Oops, you didn't get lift launched up. Oh god, that's not how I want those to be. Oh, they're all dead from... They all just died from the volcano. There we go. Oh, there we don't go. I kind of thought that would stun them, but it did not. Ah! Another thing that this is good for, other than keeping dead people alive longer, is the partner like call-in supers. Oh, they also make you invincible for a moment, and even if an enemy still has a shield up and like is resistant, you can. I think you can still launch them, although it's like a weaker launch. But basically, it's handy to call in. Pretty much always. Maybe a little too handy. Phew, placing arrows near the volcano. Not safe, let me tell you. But you know what's even worse? Getting lost, not knowing where to go after you've reached the volcano. I'm not just doing a service here, I'm basically running the place at this point. People look to the arrows with respect. Find one person here that isn't amazed by the pure brilliant subtlety of the placement of these things. The angle, the pivot, the subtle roll. This is basically art at this point, and I can't see anyone filling these shoes. No one can place arrows like this. That's what people don't realize. They've lost the art of placing arrows. Yeah, day one on the job, and he has placed 10 million arrows and is irreplaceable. Oh god. Can't see. I guess I can skip that. There we go. I just kind of tend to leave those up until they vanish on their own, which is probably not conducive to platforming. Day 1, 1355. What was it all for? All these arrows to lead to a rail? We can't even use this. It's like I was put on this planet for someone else. Like these arrows weren't for me, but for some greater being. Those who come next. I slipped on a loose rock. Ankle ball joint is messed up. This may be my last sign. Better make it count. This is the way out of here. Don't lose hope. And don't get too involved in the job. I already sense it. My replacement. I'll be lost in time. Forgotten. But I'll have shown the way. And that's what counts. Rip to Arrow Guy. I like Arrow Guy. That was all one day.
Here we are, indeed.
Terrible, Chai. Just get in there.
Yeah, Chai, how could you make such a bad joke?
Since you continue to avoid my email, Zanzo, I'm making this public. No more budget approvals until this defect fiasco is done with. Full stop.
You dare interrupt my creative process, Roper? The gears are turning in my mind with passion.
I don't care about passion. I care about profit.
Spoken like a true money man.
Enough! Just up security with their orders.
Upper management doesn't seem to get along.
When do they ever? Let's just keep focused.
Roquefort runs finance. Zanzo's order request, filed by Zanzo. Look, clowns, I don't care if this door isn't connected to anything yet. I want this entrance looking perfect, so install this store ASAP. People, especially Kale, come to visit R&D, and the first thing they see is an unfinished entrance. What does that say about us? That we are half-baked? That we don't have a vision? You only get one impression, or two if my next idea pans out. So don't make me look bad. He made an entrance you can't use because it doesn't go anywhere. He also made merchandise of himself. Because who wouldn't want this? There we go. You get one of the Chivos for knocking it in the lava, so it just earned money. Does it go anywhere? No, doesn't look like it. Oops. Wrong combo to break these. The best combo to break these is this one. Although, I feel like they... I might be crazy, but I think in a patch they adjusted this. Because when I first played, these vending machines took forever to break. And now they don't. Take forever to break. And I don't think... I don't know... Oh yeah, also, if you kick the cans into the trash can, that's one of them. There we go. Nailed it. The little counters come up in the bottom right if you didn't notice when you do an objective. But yeah, this move is the best for breaking things that are stationary because these 4 laser beams are kind of meant to blast enemies out of the way in a big radius, but if you're fighting a stationary enemy, then, well,
Another one.
they
Pretty
just get hit by all of them.
Who's making all these?
It doesn't qualify for benefits. Damn. I mean, considering how they treat their workers, their robo-workers, I don't hold that anybody qualifies for benefits. I'm sure it's theoretically possible to get benefits, but I don't think anybody actually qualifies.
Just get those security tests done, now!
Transferring magma power to Lab 44.
Hey, Ven.
Access to AI labs restricted until testing complete.
Wait, I need to get to those AI labs.
I just told you. No access until testing is done.
And when will testing be done?
I don't know. Do I look like I work here?
Yes, actually.
Look, I don't run the tests, run up to Lab 44, and complain to them.
I can see the entrance to the AI labs right
I'm
behind me.
plugging my phone.
Get you, sneak me in.
What's in it for me?
Knowing you did this guy here a huge solid.
For me, that's unquantifiable. No. Chai, those models are known to be stubborn. I don't think she's gonna give.
Thanks for being no help.
Let's plug back in.
You're welcome. If you need any more assistance, please feel free to ask.
So, you're just sitting around here all day? For what?
I greet and guide. I'm friendly.
That's debatable.
No, it isn't.
Well, I didn't even get a greeting.
I acknowledged your existence. In this day and age, that's as good as you're gonna get.
I really like that's debatable. No, it's not.
Noticed you have the old Vandalay logo on you. Must have been here a while.
Yeah, I'm BK.
Should I know what that means?
Sigh. Before Kale. Before everything changed around here. Back when we were responsible developers.
Meaning...
Clearly me hinting at my disappointment in the current management isn't clear enough for you.
Well, you can at least pretend to be happy.
That's admitting defeat. I'll just keep hating this job until then.
Lucille Self-Therapy Journal. Journal entry 1 and last. Sarcasm. What a fantastic promotion. They put me as the greeter, like anyone who's even going to visit this place. Not only that, they want me to push sales of these Zanzo plushies. Even these things are low-quality garbage. Not that we wouldn't have gone this route anyway, but if Roxanne was still here, these plushies would be top-quality goods, and probably be free. My self-therapy AI is telling me to stay positive, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that. We're pretty much doomed unless some ragtag group of weirdos decides to take the company head-on, or we get bought out. I'll place my bets on the latter. Oh, they don't let you... Well, that's kind of disappointing. The camera just doesn't. There might be a camera mode, but I don't think I have it. Humph.
Rude. You didn't even recognize me.
Why are you upset? We are supposed to sneak in.
I just thought I was, you know,
Oh boy,
famous.
that's a lot of
So
input lag.
humble. I'm sure your fans are all in Lab 44, so why not head there?
Really wild that they did the cutout gag and then the camera does not accommodate that. That feels kind of wild. No, I'm killing this thing. Oh god, there's so much input lag. I don't understand why. That's actually gonna be a real big problem in a second, now that I think about it. It does seem to get better in fights, but that might just be a coincidence. Maybe I can... I think it's the graphics, honestly, but I can try. I don't think I can really do much more. Oops. Everything else is... No. Nope, still fucked up. Let me just check something real quick.
Called?
I'm gonna lower my stream quality a bit. I'm surprised it's not dropping frames. It dropped... Oh, it dropped a couple at some point. Probably when I was booting up the game. Oh, I can't do that. How do I... What do I lower? Sorry, it's just getting worse the higher graphical area I get into. I thought I got a good setting, but I will probably have to briefly stop stream. Let's see. Yeah, 1 second. I will be back in 1 moment.